Hello, Vivian. Put that over here. Just organizing a little bit. Hi, Carol. All right, I'm gonna go grab my phone. I forgot my phone. Okay. Phew. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing? I just finished wolfing down 2 hot dogs real quick because I've got ribs in the oven for the kids. I still have the kids here. I mean, they're not here right now. They're out, but... Hi, Dorothy. Dorothy, you excited? Yay, Dorothy's excited. We're going to start her book today. So actually, okay, let me think. What are we doing? I have to do my tag, and then we'll do your cover. And I think that's pretty much going to be the night, to be honest with you. However, I do need you to pick a base color, Dorothy. I have this like light mint pastel green. I have a yellow. I have a purple. And I have pink. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Like that. With the overlay so that you could pick the color. Okay, so that's kind of like what it looks like. So you get to pick which underlay do you want? Pink, purple, yellow, or green? They all look pretty. And if you want to see, sometimes seeing just one at a time is better. So here's the pink. That's what the pink will look like. And then here's the purple. That looks really pretty. Actually, I like both. Let me show you the yellow. Nice and bright. And the green. They're all pretty. You can't go wrong with any of these colors, but I need you to pick the base color. Purple! I've never done the purple. Yay. Okay. Good choice. All right. So we're going to wind up doing purple, and I need to measure to make sure this is big enough. I have another piece of this downstairs, but I brought this up because it's my last piece this size. I think it will be. Oh, yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, so what is, for whatever reason, oh, my tag is Wildflowers. Hi, Shetty. Okay, we're going to work on the book in a little bit. We picked our base color, which is going to be purple, and then we have those. And it's funny that I'm going to do a wildflower tag, and your book is almost like wildflowers on the cover, so it kind of all goes together. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. let's get our tag out. How was everybody's weekend? I thought I was going to get a pool day today, and nope, I got faked out. The sun wasn't, it was warm, but the sun wasn't really out. I was like, you know what? You know what I did instead? I went through my flowers, and that's why I was a minute late, or 2 minutes late, whatever, because I went through my flower drawer, and I organized the flowers, and I'm glad I did that because they were all over the place. And I buy things that when I think I need them, and I had a couple of the exact same packs of stuff because I thought I didn't have any more, and I did. It would just got tucked under or fell behind or whatever. So I'm like, I need a new system for my flowers, and so I did. I wound up using those little containers, the ones that are about this big and about an inch and a half thick, you know, and it's one per color per se. And it looks better. The drawer looks better. I'm still not done though. Like the first portion of it is done, meaning I went through it, I segregated everything by color. I put what I could inside the little containers. I have to go buy more of the containers that are clear because I ran out of the clear ones. But anyhow, and it's very satisfying too, but I got so engrossed in doing that, I didn't realize what time it was. I literally sat down to eat hot dogs at like 10 to 6. They're going to probably repeat on me. But anywho, well, the fact that now we have to do a wildflower tag. However, now that I went through all my flowers, I'm not going to use those. We're going to use stickers. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do. Because I was thinking about a field of wildflowers, would be kind of cool. Um, but I have to, and maybe a fence. Like there's a field, and I would need some trees in the background. Because I think this is going to be like a sticker, like a lot of stickers. Something I don't normally use. I also have, let me turn my glue gun. I also have the dried flowers too. Oh, are you? You're having fun with that? Yay. So let me get my stickers out. Let's see what what provokes my creativity, shall I say. And you know I have a couple of places where I have all these flowers. Those are pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, you're having trouble with the T tag? Why? What's troubling you, my friend? See, I like those for wildflower. And this down here. Because those kind of look like wildflowers to me. But I don't want to duplicate what I did for April. Because you remember I did that window? So I definitely don't want to do that. See, I really like the way, that's like wildflowers to me, but I don't want to duplicate that. So I might stay away from those. If I find the right stickers. If I find the right stickers. So print the table. Just go online and print one. Well, actually, you know what? I could do that. And maybe make it a vase, instead of a field, do like a vase with wildflowers. Hold on. I just found a sticker when I was going through the flowers. I had this. I had this in the drawer. That would be kind of cool for the distance if I go with this whole sticker idea. Hi, Carol. All right, I think these are all big flowers, so I'm gonna have to go back to that other book. I have to use like these kind. I could also use these big ones. Got the smaller ones here. I have them in different colors, which is nice. Did you guys do your wildflower one? Hmm. I'm gonna see if I have one of those clear that looks like a jar that maybe we could do. Mm, I've never used these. Ah, here's some nice wild ones too. This is kind of cool. Oh, well, thank you for popping in and saying hi. I'm glad to hear you're in Scotland. The Scottish have got a way of speaking. They're so purposeful. Well, get some rest because I know it's late for you. Oh, well, make sure you come back. Hi, Cindy. All right, don't be going there and forgetting about us. Okay, it can't be this big. It's too big for the tag. Let me look at the ones in the front. They're smaller. Oh, Jesse, I have no idea. All this stuff I've had for 2 years in this book, pretty much. Don't even remember. Probably Temu or something I thrifted. Um, I feel like I might have something in the um die cut wise to cut like a pot. Or, all right, hold on. If I do this, I do 2 layers, this and then the shorter one in front. That'll give me some layers going down. Then I have these. That's too big. This one's a little big. We're going to have to get the smaller one. I think I'm going to do the background in this. So it'll look like a field. I have this, I just keep thinking of I want to do a field. So we're going to pull out all the stickers and just do a few. I'm going to do my wildflower tag for the book. And then we're going to start a new book for Dorothy. So that's the big project for tonight. Our small project is I have to do my tag for this week. Um, I think we just started, and then if I don't like it, then I'll switch gears. That's it. We're just going to start it, and again, if I don't like it, I'll just switch gears. It came. We got it. It's really cool. Oh, bonjour, Romy. So yeah, so it came and it's pretty cool. Okay, that was quick. I mean, I'll show it to you if you want to see it, but I could take a picture of it and send it to you later too. Hi, Lola. Welcome back. How are you? Oh, you're welcome, Emmy. Good good luck to you. Oh, definitely post some of those pictures of those castles. We all need to live vicariously through you. I'm just going to finish off maybe a little bit. See how that looks. Nope, you're not missing anything. I'm just, I like the color difference. I'm doing a background for my wildflower tag. We'll see how this goes. I'm not 100% on this right now, but nope, not that one. And then we're going to start our book. You know, in retrospect, I probably could have done this. Will it peel off easy? Probably not. It's washi tape. It should. Nah. Leave it. We are just going to use a lot of stickers because it's wildflowers. I'm just going to grab a little bit of all the different colors and see where it takes us. I think I ate too fast. I don't think roses are wildflowers. But I am going to have to put something on the bottom.
Noah's gonna go home.
Oh, you're not going to stay to eat?
No, he has to. I mean, there's still like half an hour until it's even gonna be ready, and the traffic might get kind of poopy.
Okay. All right. I'll see you next time.
Yep.
Drive safe.
Will do.
Purple is always pretty for wildflowers, I feel. I don't know if I'm going to like this, guys. This is really outside of my comfort zone. Oh, pretty. No, these are too big. Definitely need to put some greens. These are easy to lose, so I'm going to try and... Just going to do a couple of like little ferns. Because I feel like ferns are like, well, maybe not so much ferns. Maybe that. Not ferns. Ferns reminds me of a forest, not a field. Oops. There's some tall ones in here. This is an awkward size. Anywho-y. Okay. I think we have a good bunch. Let's see what else we got in here. All right. Let me set this aside. Set that there, set that there. We have a bunch of flowers. Some greenery. Now we need... I'm going to use a little bit of a fence here. Perfect size. Was meant to be, right? I don't think I need anything else from in here. Unless I do a white fence. That would be cute too. It'll make it pop a little bit more, I think. Maybe the white fence will be better. Yeah, that'll stand out more. constantly changing as we go along, right? I think that'll pop more against the, when I put some green down there. Okay. Now I need green. Sometimes I have, it looks like grass. Let's see. What do we have? I know I've seen it. So the question is, where did I see it? I don't think it's in here. It might be in the novelty. Maybe I saw it in here. I'm thinking of what I went through recently. No. It was paper that looked like a green field, a grass field, Well, you know what? I have all these books here. Let me see something. Maybe not. Maybe this one. Yeah, you just got to sit and think about it, right? Aha. All right, I'm going to go grab I have one more folder over there that I have like backgrounds. Like I call it my novelty. And that's where I put like just weird, not weird, but one-offs. That's actually kind of cute for a background. There's my wildflowers. Um, Hold on. Let me go grab it. Actually, it's called scenery, where I have like backgrounds. Bonjour. That would be pretty for the fairy book. I'm gonna keep that out. I think that'll work. And then have all the flowers. Okay. I like the sun shining down on it. Everybody ready for Monday? I'm not. We already had somebody call out. Thank you very much. You'll figure it out, Lori. We always do, right? All right, now it's about positioning. I'm going to try and work over here so you can see what I'm doing. But I see there's a big glare from the light. I'm going to work on the chipboard. Hold on. Okay, that works. Okay, so these are all the pieces that I pulled so far. All right, if you guys are also just being patient, once I'm done with this, I'm going to be working on starting a new book. We are starting a new book today. I kind of want to position it before I stick it, just to give me an idea of what it's going to look like. That one could be a little bit higher. I don't really need that one. I feel like we need the brighter ones. I know this is going to cover some of it. Then we'll put one over the top. Right there. Because it always grows on the fence, right? You can't see it. kind of like trying to do a little bit of layering over here. I think that looks good. That looks like a wild field. What do you think? What is that? Putrefaction? Amy, what are you talking about? I know. What do you guys think? It's like a little, just a little field. Then maybe we could put a mushroom down there. I think I know you probably don't see it really well from there, but I think it's kind of like what I thought of in my head. It's going to be a little challenging to because these are all stickers. But you like it? I think I like it too. Once we're done with this, then I can go and look at my stickers for. Oh, that's a good idea, Lori. Um, to put down here, like maybe a couple of mushrooms and maybe a rock if I find one, or I'll use something 3D-ish to make it like a couple of rocks on the outside. So I think that's good. So I'm going to take a picture of it so I don't forget where everything goes. Because it takes so long for you to position everything. Then when you undo it, you're like, oh, where did this go? I don't remember where this went. Yeah, mushrooms, some rocks, which I'll probably get, from my jewelry stuff. What else? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Okay. So basically we have to deconstruct it and then reconstruct it in order. Okay. Let's see how this goes. What am I doing? I'm making something. A tag. This is supposed to be a wildflower tag.
Flower.
Wildflowers.
Wildflower.
Yeah. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Can't really see you.
Hi.
That's Leah. What are you doing? Where's everybody? You could tell by her voice. She went back upstairs. Her friends are still here. Hi, Ava. Oh, hear that? That's the ribs. Okay, so layered them all up. Anybody know who that was that made that comment, and what does that mean? Okay, give me just a minute. I gotta go hit the timer on the stove and take the ribs out, put them on top, and then Larry can take it from there. One sec. You know what? They are so tender. The ribs are so tender. I'm not even gonna have them put it on the grill. I cranked up the oven to 450, and I'm gonna baste them with barbecue sauce, honey barbecue sauce, and then put them in the oven so it caramelizes. Because they're so tender. I'm worried that if you put them on the grill, it's just gonna come right off the bone. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh, scroll up on the comments. If you scroll up on the comments, Amy Illusion. Anybody know who that is? She wrote putrefaction. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I think she's gone. Weird. Okay. All right. So next, I think we'll put the fence on. Well, you think so? That's a first for me. Oh, I missed that. Well, thank you so much. I like to, acknowledge new people, right? Good news, guys. Uh, YouTube approved my subscribers program. So we're just gonna, figure out how we're gonna do this. And like I said, I'm gonna try and make it effective for September, which will be fun. Yes, we do. I'm doing something wrong because all the other creators, their account grows and grows and grows, and mine, I can't get to 20. I'm still at 19,575 or something like that. Probably went down again. Every time I gain one, I lose one. It's frustrating. I'm just turning in the metal so nobody scratches themselves, specifically me. There we go. Yeah, see, now it's nice and you have to like turn it in and then squeeze it. Okay. Now it's to figure out which part do we take. Like, so you don't want to peel the whole thing because then this will be like, well, it'll be sticking there. Like it'll stick to it and it'll ruin it because I want it to look like that. Like it's actually. So I'm only going to peel right in here so that only this part gets glued. Might even do it this way. So we're going to peel this back and cut the backing. We just have to put some barbecue sauce on them, and I'm gonna do it on instead of the grill because they're so tender. We're gonna do it in the oven. I just cranked up to 450. So as soon as it's up,
So, how much longer do you think?
probably like another 20 minutes. All right. What time are you guys leaving?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, probably like 8:20. So I mean, got some time.
Yeah, you got a little time. Hey, Kay. No apologies. It's all good. See, it's still out, but it's not gonna stick to anything. Now this one I can make stick. Actually, should I do this on this side and make this one on this side? Yeah. Hi, Esther. The gang's all here.
Yeah, how much longer till the food?
Probably like 20 minutes or so. I have, what's the oven say? Is it at 450 yet? I just cranked it up.
6:57. Oh, you do the heat?
Yeah, the temperature.
No, it's about to hit 400.
Okay, So I just need a few minutes for it to hit 450, and then I'll put some barbecue sauce on it, and then it takes about 20 minutes in the oven to caramelize.
Is it just ribs that we're having?
Well, Daddy can make you a burger or a dog. You have to let him know.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a burger because I don't like barbecue sauce.
Do you want me to make ribs without barbecue sauce?
No, it's fine.
Because I have 2 racks there.
No.
You're looking for old Barbies? 100 of them? Oh my goodness, Deb. Okay. Well, the next time I go to my thrift store, I'll definitely look for you. I've never looked for them, so I can't tell you whether or not they've had them, but they do have a toy section. So, oh, you're coming to the one in South Plainfield, and you're going to Watchung. Good one. Boom, boom. Okay. So there we go. So we have like the garden part set up, ready to go here. Now I'm going to find, look for the mushroom situation. To kind of put something down here. Let me just put these away real quick. Oh, oven's ready. Okay, were there any mushrooms in here? I don't think there were any mushrooms in here. Oh, but you know what? I have the little wooden ones. That would be really cute. Oh, I should have put a butterfly too. Put little moss. Got this little mushroom. Ha! Mushrooms are in the kitchen. This one's cuter though. I like that one better. That's all we need from here. Probably put a butterfly too. I don't remember about that. No, I think I had. They're around. I have them. about let's put a little ladybug. Ladybugs are always out there. Oh, you know what? This should have gone in my little box. Okay. And then I wanted to do like some kind of a rock, and we need to do a little bit of green down here. I like using this little tree that my boss gave me. Hey, Deb. Working on my tag. No, I still like it on this side. Maybe use the smaller one there. Gotta put some stones. I gotta get some of the rocks. Oh my God, Adam. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to go put barbecue sauce on the ribs and throw them back in the oven. So I'm gonna need more than a minute to do that. So I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see how that works. Okay. So what was, oh, I was going to look at rocks. Some colorful ones. These look good. Yes, the clock has been set. I don't want it to be too thick. Nah, these are too big. I was late to the joke. Sorry. I think these are better. But, right, let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do that there. I put the ribs in the oven to brown because they're so tender they're gonna fall off on the grill. What? Get this out of here before I start dropping stuff. Ooh, on that side. Yes, I do, but I like the way it comes out when you just crank it up to 400 or 450. It's at 450 actually. Because with the broiler, I'm gonna have to sit there and watch it. Oh my God, yes. I feel like we need something there. What about a little squirrel? I have little squirrels. I feel like we have the mushroom here. I thought a little squirrel would look cute there. That would be cute. Absolutely, Deb. Look how cute they are. Little squirrel. What was that? Oh, it's you. I was like, what the hell was that? And squirrels are gray. I feel like I need to use. Goes. What was that? Oh, forgot we have to. Put our little. Did I have my. There they are. Just want to take out all the little strings. I mean, not the best, but it'll do. I feel like it needs something up here, but don't know what. I think it's good. Do you guys think it's missing anything? I don't have a bird that's the right size for this. A butterfly. Yeah, I thought about a butterfly, but I don't want to do stickers again. Maybe I'll do let me look at my charms. Oh, you put a bee on yours? Well, I have bees on my other one that has wildflowers, so I don't want to do that again. I think a butterfly is a good idea, but I'm gonna look at our butterflies. I don't know about the 3D flower things. I don't have flowers that match that. Okay, I had to turn the ribs. Those are pretty. I'm looking to see if I have like a small one before I go to the charms, because the charms are going to be real, real small. I have wooden ones like these, but they're not colored. Oh, I know where did I see them? I have little butterflies. Wait, I do. Little butterflies. Really flat. those 4 butterflies. I think that'll do. Oh, okay. Now it looks like a field in the forest. Okay, that one's done. All right. My wildflower tag is now done. And I used a lot of stickers, which is something I don't normally do. Cute. Okay. Yay. Itchy nose. All right, let's clean this up. Let's cut our chipboard. I got chipboard because I wasn't sure what color Dorothy was going to pick for the background, and I didn't want it to have to deal with any kind of image coming through, like if she picked yellow or something like that. Okay. It did turn out really cute for something not really planned, right? I thought it did. I mean, again, it's for me. It's like I'm not selling it, so I'm critical, but not overly critical of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. Okay. So we are making this book a 7x10 with a 3-inch spine, just like the other one. So we're going to be cutting. This is 8.5 by 11, so we're going to cut this down to 10, and we're going to cut it down to 7, and this one down to 7, and then we need to make a spine. Oh, Carl. We need our Carl. I forget this doesn't go. All right. Bye, Carl. All right, there's like 10 seconds left on the ribs. I'm gonna go flip them. I'll be right back, and we can put this together. Oh, it smells really good. I might have to have one. Okay, those ribs are looking delicious. Last 8 minutes. Let's put our book together for Miss Dorothy. Wasn't straight. Okay. First step to making a book is putting your book together. Okay. Now we're ready to rock. Let's check the fabric. Yes, we're fine. We're going to work on that in a little bit. First, we're going to use our purple. Ribs are done. I got them in for the last 8 minutes, so they should. No. I'll probably have a rib. What? What? It's a pretty purple that she picked, right? See how it looks. We're gonna take the dark ones out. We're just gonna keep it very light. We're gonna pull all these dark ones out. And then if we need more, I have more of the other colors to replace them with. So, okay, I think that's gonna look really pretty. Once we take the burgundy out, it'll look so much better. Seriously? Okay. So, I gotta iron this. Leah, can you turn on the iron? In the meantime, let the iron do its thing. We're going to take these out. There's not too many to take out. There's only like 4. Yeah, this is really pretty fabric. I've used these a few times. Now you got to be real careful when you do this because you don't want to cut the tool because you still need the tool. Oh no, it's not too much trouble, Dorothy. That was before you even asked. That was going to be my plan. To be honest, I take these out a lot unless I'm doing a darker book because I feel like it's just too much of a contrast. And I feel like it makes it a little bit busy. See, it just makes it a little lighter. Now, I could put a pink one or one of these or one of these here after we finish with the book. Like not finish, but after we glue it. If I feel like, hey, it's an empty spot, let's put something there. Yeah, once you get like the first stitch and you're just real careful with it, the rest of it comes off pretty easy, just like that. Yes, I know. Just push the timer button. Turn the oven off. Thank you. Beautiful. Sometimes I even take this when they overlay if I think it's too much, and like I'll take this and put it over here, like reposition it. But we'll see. I don't know if Leah turned the iron on. Hold on. You want to see my ribs? Don't they look good? All right, I've got to get it away from here. I know. I'm gonna have one. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I need to taste it. It was so tender. The fork was like went right through it. It looked delicious. I know. I'll let you know. Did you turn the iron on for me, hon? All right, let me go upstairs and iron this real quick. Only because that bothers me. Otherwise, I'd be okay. Okay, thank you. I'm coming up now. Be right back. Okay. Why is there 15 yums? Oh, my shoes. Because I showed everybody my ribs. I'm going to go grab one so I can eat it before I start doing this because I don't want to start and then stop. So I'm going to put my shoes on and grab a rib and I'll be right back. They look so tender. Obviously. All right, I took the end. So it just came off the bone. Oh my gosh. So, I'm sorry. Look how tender this is. Like, it is super duper tender. Yeah, it is. Sorry, guys. It's really good. And thank you for allowing me to eat. Not like eating during my live, right? Oh my god, it's so good. Hope you like it. So let's keep talking about what we don't have. So, yeah, I put these in the oven for 4 hours at 250, and then that's when they're done, like religiously. Yes, but I didn't. I actually don't have any because the kids are leaving. They're just having like a rib or a burger, and they're heading back up to Massachusetts. I had coleslaw 2 weeks ago, but I didn't make any. Can't have any accidents. Where's Dad? Doing what? Doing dad things. Why don't you go tell him that you're eating? No, not Salem. But I've been there. It's a cool little city, town, but it's only a few blocks that are really cool. Then the rest is kind of like a little ghetto-ish. Yes, I know. We went there right after Leah's Sweet 16, and we went to the cemetery and the witch's house, and we did the whole tour. It's really cool because you could tour yourself because they have like lines painted on the street, on the sidewalk, and you follow the colors, like a little tour thing. I feel like I'm doing mukbang. without any sounds. They have witches in New Jersey. Shut up, Adam. What? There's witches everywhere. That's right. Almost done. Are you guys still going out tonight?
What?
You still going out tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. So good. It's nice to eat it hot. I never get to eat it hot. Debbie did stop by yesterday. But I couldn't go live, guys. It was like, I was all over the house, running around. Okay. That was delish. Didn't stand a chance. I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be back and we'll start our book. Okay. They're enjoying him. Nobody likes trying me. Well, hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You look great.
Thanks. Say hello. Come over here.
Hey guys.
Say hi, Natalie. Hey, stranger. I haven't seen you in like a year. All the kids are coming. Say hello. This is Carlos.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, I was at an emergency call yesterday.
Yeah?
I was talking to Larry.
Yeah?
I just started hearing snoring. I'm like looking at the
Him.
system. Yeah.
I know. He falls asleep and snores. Like, he swears he doesn't. He absolutely does that.
I'm just on the phone and I just hear. I'm like,
Yeah.
Is he sleeping or is it just the phone connection? And I'm like,
Nope,
Larry?
he falls
And
asleep.
He wakes up.
Well, that was because he went fishing all day. He was in the sun all
I
day.
get it.
Yeah.
Just
But good. How you doing? How's your family?
they're
Good?
good. They're good. They're working. My dad's gonna retire this year.
Oh, yeah?
And he's going to Portugal in the summertime after spring for 6 months.
Next year?
And then he'll be here 6 months during like the winter times and 6 months there.
All right.
And it's just waiting for my mom to retire and then I'm out.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Well, we're here for you.
Oh, of course. I'll know Larry.
If you guys want to eat, I made ribs and stuff. Help yourself.
Ate at Natalie's parents'
You ate at Natalie's? Okay. Okay, guys. Let's get this book put together, shall we? All right. I'm going to do the same thing like I normally do because this is a thin cotton. I'm only going to do the outer just to kind of have something for it to stick to. I'm not going to put anything on this side, on the inside, because you don't want it to bleed through. Okay? And it's going to be like literally a very thin. Because ultimately, when you basically pull and tuck on the sides, it will actually. Let's not forget our little trick about spreading it out so it doesn't bleed through. See, nothing bled through because we spread it out nice and. I'll offer you some ribs. And I'm gonna cut a little bit of the corner. Don't have to do too much because it's relatively thin. Okay. And then the same thing. You don't want to put glue up here in case we need to see that. We're going to put glue more towards the bottom and spread it out. So here's the thing. You could pretty much use any fabric that you like. You just have to learn how to use that fabric, right? So like satins are very, like the thinner the fabric, the harder it is to work with because everything bleeds through. So you got to be careful with, I would say just be careful. You can use it though. I use it. You've seen me use the satins. I've used chiffon. I've used, especially if it's like this. You see how it's bleeding through on this one, but when we put the inside cover, it's going to hide that. But it's just a matter of what you're going to, do with it. Okay, I'm just making sure that they cross over like that. This one needs to cross over a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Yes, you have to experiment with the glue. All right, now it's just a matter of planning it because you see, here to try and tuck in all these flowers is going to be like cumbersome. So I'm going to see if we go this way. Now here's the thing, Dorothy, we could do it where this will be the flap, the front, and we could do less is more, like this. See where it goes like that, and the book would look just like this. That's pretty. But if you like the busier, we could flip it and it would look more like this. That'll be the front and that'll be the back. So it's your choice. Do you like the busier flowers or do you like the what I call the ivy look? This is like to me like the ivy look. Busy flowers. Okay. I like when somebody's here, when like you're here and you're able to tell me, hey, I like this, hey, I like that. So I'm just going to strategically plan it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, you can turn it right from there. That's good. Bring it down a little bit so this stays down here. Then I'll go upstairs and kind of iron this a little bit. Hi, Boo. Good. How are you? I'm doing good. Say hello. Erin's here too. We got a full house today.
You already know. You already know. Always a full house. It's a good house.
Okay, I'll probably pull this one off because that's going to be too hard to tuck in there. This one will come off too. The rest of these are good. Okay, I think that looks good. Then we'll put an extra flower here. Maybe the one that we take off, or I'll find another one. And that's the cool thing with the appliques. We can add. So I think this is a good spot right about here. Okay. And then we're going to pull this one off. Okay. So we are progressing here.
So maybe let you know more details of the surgery and schedule it, but you know what? It's also money. Oh, 100%. That's how they make their money. 100%. So,
I'm on your side now.
no, we're just talking about that. Getting laced up in front of
After
you.
all of this, keep in mind, right? We had, since all of this is happening, my aunt had a breast cancer scare, and then my aunt Fuller has breast cancer.
Oh, right.
What stage? And my grandma
Okay.
Oh, great.
So like I'm telling you, like the world is like falling apart around me. I'm just thinking,
No, I
like,
know.
yeah.
I remember you're like, yeah.
I'm like, I do like better for like a day or two, and then like mentally it's just like down. And then it's
All
like,
right, let's turn it upside down. Work on this side.
Vinny's like, oh, like you're my lifesaver. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten this done. I wouldn't have handled this. I'm like, granted, don't thank me. I'm not here for you. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, you're done. Like, how do you get one though? I can't do that. I hate watching it.
Okay.
So when I called in Friday, what I was
trim a little bit here. We'll do that at the end. This one I'm going to trim because that's a lot of fabric on this side. What's going on over here? Deb, we got a full house. So we got Luana and Maya and Erin and Natalie and Carlos. Kevin's coming after work. Is Kevin coming? Kevin's coming after work at some point. Right now it's Natalie talking. Her boyfriend's having some health issues, so she's filling him in. Yeah, keeping your glasses clean. Deb, did you see my ribs? I showed everybody my ribs, and I ate one. I didn't see you say anything, so I think you walked away. They came out banging, slamming. Ooh, they came out really good. You got to watch the replay. Okay, we are ready to glue. Let's get this bad boy done. Then I'll go upstairs and I'll iron this down to flatten this out a little bit. Laundry, whatever. Okay, let's look at the spine. The spine's not too busy, which is good. We can add more if we need to as well. So that's not bad. Okay, so the key to gluing this on now is I glue just the appliques. That's all I glue. You're not going to put glue where the tool is because it'll bleed through and turn white and look nasty.
You filled out the title wrong. You have to order it from your DMV and send it to me. Just send a screenshot of him ordering.
Yeah, well. Okay, so I do it like this. I think I'm going to start with the spine. almost done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, I don't have Twitter.
Oh, hold on. Let me text Jan real quick. We gotta leave in like 5 minutes. You should probably go get.
At least.
I know.
Okay. First part's done.
Yeah, but we're heading home in a minute.
Oh no.
I know.
No Love Island finale?
I mean, they're only 8 feet away from me. They're not far.
What about the desserts?
How was whatnot going for you guys? Has it slowed down?
Really? Yeah, kind of picked up. That's where they stream.
You're not in the
cards. Oh, I get. Yeah. They do. They stream Pokemon cards.
You're not getting enough for it. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
You could sell them on there.
I kind of wanted to cut this flower out because it's going to be bulky over here. But
There's one girl who.
Oh wait, that one that I'm thinking of?
let's see.
No, this is a new one.
What's that other one? I think so, yeah. Wasn't she?
No. So.
Is that the last one?
You're not going to see it. I mean, yes, it's pretty, but you're not going to see it because once you fold this over, see, it'll hide it. It's just going to look bulky. Even here.
She's a little off, right?
What I might do, I might try, is I'm going to glue this part and do the corners last, miter the corners by holding this up and then cutting it straight across and then overlapping a little bit of the tool. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe not.
What happened to you? She met him on whatnot.
Yeah, he was her wall.
And he was so mad when you won conference. He sounded like a mom.
That'll debulk it.
I didn't have my phone on me. I was like, normally I would do it. But I told you to be here for 8:20. He goes, I didn't know what time it was. I was like, that's why you have
He's
your
over
phone on
on
you.
I'll leave that
Like
one.
his nails.
I know.
Gonna put it in the corner.
No, it's fine. I told him because I'm not mad, and I was like, I get it. Just like take a shower. You don't have to be there at 9 because it's just gonna be the BS dates in the beginning anyway. It's gonna be an hour-long episode. I said, but just I invited Kyle.
He's coming here.
No, he's probably gonna be there. So
Let's just do it.
come on, Kyle's a good dude.
How far are you guys? Convince them to stay. Convince them to stay. Come on, it's Love Island.
I haven't watched the entire season.
Okay, well, us. Because of us. Right.
Yeah, it's not doing anything for it. Really.
I still saw my meds. I don't think and I have a cat.
Honestly, that's understandable. I would like kind of like beg, but like.
Let's
I mean,
just
it's not
get this
long,
part
but
done.
it's long enough.
But they can go tomorrow. They stop. Think about my cat.
The money traffic is like
This is fine.
All right, don't say that because I came home from the dead cat. Okay?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Rest in peace, Oliver.
you came home to stiff rock.
Yo, stop.
Yeah, they keep making fun of him. He did. He rose outside. I've never even experienced that ever in my life. And keep in mind, I have 2 dogs.
That's crazy.
And I remember because I got the call. Can you go check up on the cats? I would walk into the backyard and he's laying there. I'd pick him up.
No, my dad called me. He goes, the cat's dead. I'm like, oh my god. And like, keep in mind, he's Polish, so you can hear it. And then he's like, I'm like, oh god. So I'm in Nutley, all the way north. I call Carlos. I'm like, you gotta go to my house. Something's happening with Oliver. Keep in mind, I didn't know which cat it was because we got Jasper, Satan, and Oliver at the time walking all outside coming back home. And they go out any time of the day, like at night when it's free, like they like that. frozen. Now he's rock hard. I'm like, what do you mean?
I picked up his body. Like, I was like,
Can you? Enjoy the story.
It's just his paw like this. I'm like, oh, his paw.
No, when I tell you he was literally frozen.
That's crazy.
And then we're in the garage, and she's putting his paws in the water. And Vinny
That's what they say. Even when your cat goes through hyperthermia, they say to increase temperatures in the body to dip paws in hot water.
yeah, I don't think that works.
Grab
He's
and
rock
keep.
solid.
I didn't think he was that far gone.
Here, she was like, I can save him.
I'm taking a big vase, dumping steaming hot water, and I'm just dumping.
She's like,
Just a heads up, everything's being heard.
she's like drying her eyes out.
I'm-
Putting the paws
I'm-
in.
and
like,
they're
craziest thing for Chloe.
Laughing at me as my heart
We're just eavesdropping on the conversation while I'm wrapping the book. We're good. You guys just keep talking.
And I just start laughing while
I'm
she's
like
bawling her eyes
sobbing.
out.
This is like my
No, all of that was the sweet, like,
Yeah.
sweetest cat I've ever seen
He
in
was
my
half
life.
Siamese, and I'm like, my poor heart. I'm like, I'm trying to save him. I will go above and beyond to try to save. So I'm obviously gonna Google, like, if I
How to save, yeah.
what am I gonna, like, I'm not gonna get in a car and go to the ER, guy. What if they get? He's dead.
He was dead.
So like,
More dead.
He
but
was dead.
you know what? He fulfilled a good lifetime. He had fun, and that was that.
Crazy. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. He's wrapped in roses blanket.
Yeah,
He will be
in the
returning
ground.
soon.
Whoa, why, Bryn?
Is he in the freezer?
Yeah, they use them to make ice cubes now. No, he's right behind her bedroom. I had a blanket in my old car, and I was like, here, just wrap him in here. And I dug a hole, put him in there. Never get that shit.
Kevin's been digging.
I feel so bad because like Vinny like would want to come, but like he just it's uncomfortable for him to sit and watch. Vinny's friend, Vinny texted me because his friend's girlfriend watches Love Island and we watch on Discord. He sometimes play and his friend hears him, like hears me talking to his husband or whatever. His girlfriend just asked him which couple do we want to win, like Maya and Brian. Which I feel like I feel like I saw
You
some
saw
photo,
something
like,
that they won?
no,
Oh.
not they. It was
I s-
totally different.
Okay,
the
because
way
I
they did
saw
it.
a post yesterday that was like, season 7, the winners announced, Amaya and Brian, and I'm like, how? Because that didn't even, the episode didn't even air yet.
Can I
So.
say what I
What? Yeah,
saw?
yeah,
It was a Maya and Heather.
that'd be weird.
So
Oh,
I don't know if
yes.
they're doing it by actual couples.
Our house is always the hangout
No,
house.
there's no way.
I don't know.
That'd be
That's how the
crazy.
season went.
Maybe.
Sometimes it was
We should get ready to
insane
go.
because,
We can go on my
like,
car.
Leah did softball, so the entire team would come over. And then Bella did drama. And it, the families in drama were supposed to take turns to host after a production. I can't tell you how many times my daughter would call me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Mom, can we host the party today? Because nobody volunteered and we have nowhere to go hang out after production. And here's my ass driving to Costco, picking up stuff for these kids to eat. Numerous times we did that. And I'm talking like 40 kids, not like 10 or 12. They just went upstairs. Well, the inside piece will hide all this, and also we're probably going to put some corners on here. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so that looks good. That's the front. That's the back. We need to add a flower here. We'll do the spine later after we get everything done. What do you think, Dorothy? Looks really pretty. Oof. Okay. So, I think I have more of this color. I don't know if I have more of this color. Let me see. I'm going to go see if I have. I'm going to see what kind of colors I have in the hand. This is the handmade paper. Oh, yeah. Well, if you have all the goods, yeah. For us, it was because Larry DJ'd. So he would put the speakers outside. They would have two fire pits going and music going. And I'm here making like trays of sandwiches. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. I started making sandwiches. You know how I made hamburgers for everybody? I would buy chopped meat and I would just take some onions and I would brown some onions and I would put them with the meat to flavor and season the meat, of course. Then I would take a tray, like a cookie sheet, and I would flatten the meat on the cookie sheet and I would bake it. And while that was baking, I would take Hawaiian rolls and slice them in half on another cookie sheet, put them on the cookie sheet. Then when the meat was cooked, took it out, put it on top of the bread, put the cheese, put the top on, cut them, just bake them for a little bit to melt the cheese. And it was like instant 40 sandwiches, by doing it that way instead of individual patties. So that's how I survived the teenage years. Mind you, that it was 6 years of high school because the girls are 2 years apart. So, oh, Lisa, yeah, when you're feeding a crowd, and then I would change it up. I would do the Hawaiian rolls, and I would put I would do almost like a cheesesteak with just roast beef. I would do onions and peppers on the side, but I would take the roast beef and I would dip it in gravy first and then put it on there, then put the onions, then Swiss cheese. I've done Reubens. I've done, like, you name it. Yeah, I totally, and then baking fresh cook. I always had cookie dough in the freezer to bake fresh cookies when the kids were here. What else? Oh my God, I'm a little overboard. Sounds good. Um, okay, I'm gonna go see what colors I have for the inside. I don't think I have purple, but this one actually looks really pretty because it's like a pinky mauve. I also have green, and that looks pretty too. Again, this is all handmade paper, so it'll look really nice. See, so green looks nice with the purple. Let me think. Let me go see what other colors I have. Give me a second.
I need water. Do you guys have water?
No, we
Do you
don't
have
have
water?
Get the water bottles.
Oh, I see.
Why would they have water?
Okay.
No, I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to.
Do Pilates.
I'm not pregnant.
You guys would know. You have to do Pilates. Down my stomach a lot.
I like my fat stomach low key.
Okay. If you like it, then it made my arms tone too. It tones you.
I want to lose my boobs.
You're not gonna lose your boobs, so that's
I
just
heard
done.
working out. You do lose.
Well, if you do, okay, if you do, yeah, we do this, and it does like tighten
Can
your
we go to
muscles.
the bicycle place?
We can do a spin session. I really want to do that.
It's nice having you.
You safe driving home.
Vinny actually asked me to go to the gym.
Drive safely. Okay. I have. This is a very light pink. Be careful. Text me when you're on your way home. Are you? Who's driving? So you're not drinking? Okay. So I have this light pink. Dorothy. It's a very light pink. All right, this could work too. Let's see what's in here. This is all handmade paper. Let's see, and I have blue. Blues, I don't think the blue looks really good, actually. The pink and the green definitely look good. Let's see what's in here. I love the little swatch that they do. That's so cute. Okay, I have yellow. All right, as long as we have two. So I could do yellow. And these have the flowers in them. We could do the pink. Oh, that's not pink. That's more of a, well, it is like a, well, there's two pinks here. This is a pretty one. This is very light. The rest is just beige. I think this is more of an orange now that I look at it. And I think that's the pink. So, I know yellow and purple are complementary colors. And that does look really pretty. We could also do a different color in the middle. And these are a little bit thinner, but it's okay. It'll still glue fine. The only thing is these have the straight edge. I happen to like the rough edge. I feel that really looks well like that. And with this one, maybe we could do the darker center. I don't know. Dorothy, what do you want? What color do you prefer? Or do you like the green? I do have this shade here, which is really pretty. But the center has to be a different color because I don't have three. Dorothy, you like the pink. This pink, the one with the rough edges, right? And then maybe we could do this in the middle. Yeah, that'll look nice. To change it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Listen to that. They're gone. Okay, so I want to try, because the thing is, this is straight edge, so I'm going to have to continue the straight edge across. We'll just leave the rough edges here. Yeah, that'll work. And then same thing on this side. Oh, welcome, Tammy. Glad you're able to make it. just going to cut straight across and then straight down this way. And that'll be fine. Now we need to decide the enclosure. So I'm thinking purple to match the undercolor. Let me see what kind of purple I have. Hi, Rosie. I think I have chiffon. Let's look at the chiffon. This is organza. Actually looks pretty. It gives it another element. Oh, I think I kind of like that. I like chiffon, but sometimes the little, it frays and it annoys me because of the fraying. Oh, that looks pretty. Very light. I like it. Oh, I forgot to put this around it again. So there was a guy on Marketplace selling lace. That's right. More lace, right? And I was like, wow, these were those big, big spools of lace. And I was like, I could grab a couple of those spools, trim them down to like, 1 yard pieces, and then sell it to you guys. So I messaged him, hey, because he's like, oh, I want to sell it by the box. So I'm like, hey, how many are in the box? How many spools and what? He's like, I'm selling it by the pound, by the box. $3 a pound. A box is 200 pounds. Do you have any idea how much lace is in that box for it to be 200 pounds? So he wanted $600 for the box. I was like, yeah, no, that's a little out of my price range. I said, I'm a small a small artist, and that's what, yeah, no, thank you very much. If you wind up having any spools left over, please let me know. Yeah, I was like, thanks. It must have been an industrial thing, a factory or something. Because in his little blurb of the marketplace, it said, get it before it ships overseas or something like that. But who needs 200 pounds of lace? I was thinking about it. I'm like, a spool of lace can't weigh more than maybe 4 or 5 pounds, a full spool, right? How many spools are in there? And then I'm thinking it would be probably a case of all the same, not like mixed. So I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. Moving on. Next. Okay, let's put our eyelets in. This is going to be challenging because we're going to be going through here, because there's really not a, well, I could make it go through here, because what happens is when I try to punch holes through this, it doesn't work. So, what is this? Thank you, Rosie. I think I'm gonna put it right. You see that little spot right there? That's like a good spot to put it through because I don't want to do it too close to the edge here, and I don't want to go all the way down here, and I think that's too far up. So I think that's a good spot. It's not the center, but I think it's a good spot to kind of hide it a little bit. Over here, we don't have an issue because, yeah, we're good. It's the front cover that we need to figure out where to put it. And I think like up here, that's too high, right? I feel like this one here is too high. That little spot is probably the way to go. Is that too low? Maybe it's better doing it up here. I mean, it's not much of a difference, but there is a difference because, of course, the center of the book is in between those two spots. I think I'm going to go the higher one because it'll be there as opposed to here. I think I'm going to go to the higher one. We're going to go there. Ugh, wait a minute. It'll be like right. No, no, no. It'll get that flower. No, we got to go here. Okay, it is what it is. And this isn't going to work. Is it going to work? Please work. Nope. Got to get the big one. All right. Um, Silver or gold, silver or gold. Actually, we could do a small one. I think I'm going to go with the gold. Yeah, I think gold. I like the gold better. Oh, that's the fabric. It's a lace fabric. Like this. This is the fabric. However, I do remove some of the flowers. I removed some, and you could always just add it because we're keeping this book more pastel colors, and it did have this beautiful burgundy flower, but I cut them out. Okay. So now let's do our
It sucks because people are like, "Oh, where are you from?" And we're like, "This town." We're like, "Oh, so you went to school with this person?" We're like, "No." She must be stressing him out or something. 'Cause that hair is going.
Okay, if you guys haven't seen me make a book before, I find that this is a really good way to make sure that your enclosure is secure and doesn't pull on the book by putting the eyelets and then putting the ribbon through the eyelets, as opposed to just coming out the sides and then putting your piece on top. It'll pull on that. So this is a good way that it's pulling on the actual cover. It's not going to be pulling on the paper. Okay. Now, he's back. I'm trying to see if I would like, no. Well, you were talking with Dad? So I got it this way. that I have to cut the rough edge. Let me think about this for a minute. No, I want this side to be rough. Yeah, I have no choice. I have to cut it. It has to be even. I have to cut the top and the bottom. Yeah, so they're the same height. Otherwise, to me, it'll look wonky. And we can't have wonky. Okay, I gotta let me clear off my workstation here. Fabrics. And let me just take this over here for a second. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it straight. No. Well, because this isn't rough. That's the problem. This is the issue. This isn't rough, and I can't cut this down anymore because I already have about a quarter of an inch on the top and on the bottom, and I don't want to make it any shorter. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to make it work. We're going to zhuzh it anyway, so. Yeah, because you want your paper lining up with the spine. I mean, I do. I think it looks nice that way. What we can do. Do I dare use these? I think I'm going to get the smaller ones. I'll just use the decal on this edge. Just so it doesn't look so finished. So then when we zhuzh that, literally just a teeny tiny strip. Yeah, you know what? I might be able to do that with the, I have that Tim Holtz thing. just to rough them up a little bit. I mean, I could probably just do this too, but we'll see how that works on this paper. Where is that little tool? I have that. Test time. Take your little scraps. No, looks a little bit better. Actually, I think it makes it look a little too messy. I think I cut such a thin. Let me try let's just do it. I'm pretty good at just doing the edges and not taking any bulk off of the paper. Did you eat? Why not? Yeah, I always like for these kind of books, I feel like this little rough edge is a little bit more organic to the overall look of the book. If I put what in D-stash? The scissors? Or the Tim Holtz? Okay, now after we zhuzh it, you'll see the difference. It'll look good. Okay. Let me just clean up a little bit. Okay. Now, the zhuzhing. What color are we doing? I do have the mauve. I could always do purple, but I think that since we're going to do purple, blue, yellow, and pink throughout the book, I think I'm going to use sepia because that'll be the connecting color for everything. And then we could do some vintage stuff, and sepia looks really good with all these colors. So that it's not too pink, not too purple, right out here. Let's do a test run. And it almost looks pink. That looks good. Okay. Let's do this. You knew I could do it. So, Dorothy, since there's going to be no writing signature, do you want the signatures sewn into the book as opposed to an elastic band? We're just going to do some tags and note cards, but not a journaling. It's more like a picture book for her, like a storytelling book. Yeah. So sometimes with those books, because you're not writing in it, there's no reason to replace the signature and whatever's easy. Well, I mean, the elastic band is the easiest, but um, it's more secure since you're not going to be writing in it. Um, I, I I think we'll do that. We'll see. We'll see what the spine looks like. I have to look at the back of the spine because we have to punch the holes through. Um, and I don't know how many flowers there are, but we'll see. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, nice little crease. Great. All right. Just make sure the glue's all the way to every little bit of this paper so it adheres and will make a nice seal. Other side. Good start. What's the matter? Looks good. It's really pretty. And here we are. We started a new book. Yay! Put pockets in here. It is, isn't it? I mean, I have quite a bit of really pretty lace to use, but I saw this when we were pulling this out, and I'm like, uh-oh, we have to do a lace pocket now. Mawoo. You like the color? Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a beautiful. It matches beautifully. Now with stuff like this, you want to avoid using your fingers because they're dirty, and you don't want to get this guck on there because it's nice and clean. So always use your tools that are silicone, like little tips. Some things you can fix. Dirt is hard to fix. That looks really cute. What was that? Oh, that'll be fun. Do a little goth next weekend. Oh, thanks, Carol. Do you want to go out? Is that why you're meowing? Love it. It's looking really good. Okay, now, Dorothy, which kind of fairies? I don't think I asked you which kind. Like similar to the ones I did. Oh, okay, so hold on. Um, I wanted to look in that one book. I think it's this one. Okay, because you see in here, I have all these cute little pictures of fairy rooms. So I thought that would be fun to put in this book because it's all very like the same colors. Like, look at the furniture. Like, do you want something like this? Like, I would do the rooms, I would do the furniture, maybe a little dresses. We could do a waterfall of dresses. All then the other option. I think it was this book. You like that? Okay, so hold on. This is more dollhousey. No, this isn't gonna have what I thought it was gonna have. Yeah. Well, we could always pillage for furniture. Pianos. This is good for that. Bedroom set. How cute is this? All right, let me show you some of the paper I had pulled. Not paper, but images I pulled out. Hold on. I was thinking, like, oh, look at that. I didn't even plan that. Look how nice that matches. So we'll use some of these, those type of fairies. Dragonflies. And then I also have these. So there's like, this one's a little bit more green and pink, but I think this one matches this book more. Whoops. Ooh, hot. I think now this is a little bit too green. I wasn't sure if we were going to go with green more so, but I think we're doing more of the pinks and purples. So I do think that this one paper set will be great. And some of these images in here will be fun. But there was one that I saw. Oh, yeah, it was with the tea party in here. There it is. Look at the cute little tea party. How adorable. And this color matches too, so we're definitely going to use this page. So I think this particular book has a lot that we can use in your book. But I'm not prepared to do the signatures. My paper's all over the place. I got to go sift through my paper. So the signatures we'll have to do on Wednesday. I feel like I need a shower, like it's hot. All right, so I'm going to keep all of the fairy stuff here. I don't know if I showed you guys. Did I show you I did the paper clip for this book. Oops. I showed it to you guys, right? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. It actually fits fine like this. Yeah, that one came out cute. All right, I still have to, I haven't done my flip through of this book because I was so busy working on my flowers today. But I think we're gonna call it an early night. So I get an early night. I've been working really hard for the past 2 days. I'm feeling a little drained right now. You know what? It's because I did my shot last night. That's why. I always have to remind myself. On Sundays, I'm always going to feel a little crappy because I had just done the shot. So it's like, ugh. And then I ate. What was I thinking? I ate. Okay, so this we'll use someplace else. We'll put these in the flower bin. And this I actually will keep out because I cut these out and then I can use them on a tag. So we can incorporate the cover throughout and not waste any of this. Yeah, even on a page, we could put it on the inside of a page. So we're going to save some of this. Still have all my stuff in here. It's pretty. All right. So we're going to do 2 signatures, both decorated. And we're doing a waterfall, and we're going to do a flower pop-up as well. And among other stuff, too. For the waterfall, what should we do? Did you like, I like those dresses, but the furniture was cute, too. The little images of the furniture. But these are so cute. Look how cute these are. Yes, yes. I put that away. So he doesn't destroy this one like he did the other one. This one, he only got one little nip. That's it. Do you guys remember what the other one looks like? Look what he did to my rose gold envelope. Little bastard. Okay. Um, because what I'm thinking is we could do a waterfall of the dresses, and on the left side, do a wardrobe, and that opens, and have a little dress in there, of course. That'd be kind of cute, right? I like that idea. A waterfall of dresses, and then on the other page, a dress, an armoire that the doors open, and there'll be a little dress inside. I like that. I think that'll be really cute. The only thing is, I don't know what color. It's going to be really cute. I think that's going to be really adorable. And we'll probably do a vanity on one page. Like we'll do a series of furniture throughout, the signatures. So I'm gonna have to dig out my templates. I haven't used those. I have to brush them off. I haven't used them in a while. But I was gonna work on this now just to sit here, but I can't because I don't know what color it's gonna be. So I can't make the tag, like the little cards, because I don't know what, like if I make it pink, it might go on a pink page and then it won't look right. Okay, cool, Dorothy. All right, very cool. All right, Adam, do you want to see the thing, or do you want to do a big reveal? Because you're going to be the next book. You want to see it? Oh, wow, you surprised me. I thought you were going to say, no, let's keep it a secret, and we'll show everybody when we start my book. All right, so you guys want to see what I found that's going to look awesome for his book? Okay. Okay, this is the teaser. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the cover. It is a faux leather. And then all the way from Australia, how cool is that? A steampunk elephant. That's going to look awesome. I'm excited for it. I could not find this in the United States. Guys, I tried so hard. Couldn't find it, but I found it in Australia. And Adam, this is a gift from Pastor Sue. She would not let me reimburse her. So that, and she sent a few gears. She sent a little package of gears. She's so sweet. But yeah, so she, not only did she buy it, she paid for the shipping and everything to send it to me. I'm really blessed with a lot of good friends. I said to her, no way. Next time I won't even, she goes, you better ask me if you want something. I was like, that's crazy. It was the only way I could get this. She actually got this pretty quick. It got to her like within a week of her ordering, but and then she shipped it to me. I don't know how you're gonna repay. Well, you sent her stuff too for her book, though. When I sent her a book, you sent stuff in the box, so you don't have to repay her. It's, you guys have been paying each other back and forth. I'm losing track. of what you guys do for each other, to be honest with you. But I just wanted you to know. I was going to tell her, this isn't a favor for me. This is a favor for Adam. I said, because this is for his book, you know. So yeah. So I think this is going to look amazing. Because we're going to, you know, color it all in gray, and then we're going to accent it with some black. Maybe some silver rub and buff. It'll look really cool. But it was worth the wait. And there's other stuff in this envelope for you, but I'm not showing you yet because those are my surprises. So you will have to wait. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've been gathering. A man's book. Show him. Yeah, that was a good peek. A good tease. All right. Well, normally we don't. I mean, it's early, but you know what, guys? I am gonna go take. I think I'm gonna take a shower. I think I am. When I show you guys what I did with my flowers, like, you know what? I can show you because I could actually pull the drawer out now. Hold on. Don't go nuts when you see this drawer. Just saying. Iconified it. Maybe. So this is the flower drawer. It used to be packets like this, and I had them by color. And you would hear me going in here, and it was like it was driving me nuts. So now I have it all like by color. So there's white, like off-white, like a beigey tan. This is more like a darker beige, going into like that kind of a beige. Like it's progressing in color to the oranges, to the brown, grays and browns kind of a thing. That's the grays. Those are the browns. Blues. Other shade of blue. Black. And then this is where I come into a problem. I didn't have any more of the white ones, so I had to use these, but I'm going to pick up a few because then I can't tell the color. So this is like teal. This is like the burgundy. This is the brighter red. Because I just finished this. Yellow. Orange. And green. And then because I do a lot of pink, like these are the specialty ones. And then I have a lot of pink, purple. So pink is like this, and purple is like this, because I have a lot of this. These are specialty flowers again. And then those are my wood pieces. But now everything is like, I could see it. I know where everything is. I could grab it. These are like, I can't fit these. These are the bulky ones, you know, that I sometimes use. And these won't fit inside of those containers. So I'm just keeping these here. But I did take some stuff out that's going to be destashed. That's in another bin. So, yeah, this is what I did today. It was a lot, believe me. Because I should show you the bag of all the plastic sleeves that I'm throwing away, of course. And Well, a lot of them, some of them I've thrifted. You guys have seen me pick stuff up at the thrift store. I've destashed, not destashed, bought on Marketplace, and then a lot of them are also from Hobby Lobby and Michaels, Joann's. When stuff is on clearance or whatever, I grab them. I just grab them when they're on clearance, when they're on sale. So I'm actually good. I don't, and then also that store by my job. It's not. It's like a Dollar General kind of place, privately owned. It's like Family Dollar, I think it's called, or something like that, or some. I don't know. I don't know what the name is. But they have those specialty flowers, the really sparkly ones. I got those there, and they're a little bit more because you're paying like per piece, or I think there's two in a package, and it's more than, it's like $2 and something for the package, or something like that. But yeah, so I've been collecting for a while now, and then what happens is you forget what you have, right? Because you don't. If it's out of sight, it's out of. You don't see it. You can't possibly remember. And then I had like fabric that I still have some fabric ones over here in a different container, and I'm seriously contemplating starting to destash everything and just having one container with all the, like I did with the paper, one container with all of the color in there, one color per container. It just makes it easier when you want to find something. You get the one container, maybe two. You know, if I'm doing black, I could pull black and gray because they'll match. Oh, and I forgot my butterflies. But yeah, so that's what I did all day today. Then yesterday I put all my thrift stuff away. Um, I made packets for the destash of the white picket fence that you saw me pull out before, the white thick picket fence. I have some, and then I made packets to destash of those. I made packets to destash of what else? There was a couple other things. Oh, um, the universe like this. Like I made a couple of packets of these, which were kind of cool. It has like the Earth. It has all the planets on here. So I made a couple. This is mine, but I made a couple of packets to destash because I don't need that many. This is what I made. These. There's 4. This is paper. Like not a thick cardstock, but still a cardstock. This one's mine. I made some of those. I'm thinking the first weekend of August, just so that it's, cause that still gives me like another 3 weeks. 3 weekends, is it? Oh my God, with the dad jokes. Hold on, let me look at the calendar. Today is the 13th already. What the heck am I doing all the way in January? Wow, only 2 weekends to go. Okay. We'll see if I'm ready. Oh, you know what I found out? So you know how the kids went to Comic-Con yesterday? I know, before I swear it just started and it's almost over. So the kids went to Comic-Con yesterday, and Bella went on the website to see what's coming up. In August, they're having a craft one. I've never been. So I'm going to look into it. I'm excited. I might even take a day off of work to go. So I go on a Friday instead of like Saturday and Sunday where it's super busy. I think it's the August 22nd. August 23rd. 22nd is the Friday. And I actually took off the next Thursday, Friday because it's Labor Day weekend. But I'm going to look at the calendar tomorrow. And if I can take off 2 Fridays in a row, I will. Because then that way, right, I'll take you with me if I go. That would be so cool, right? And I want to see if there's anybody that we know, any companies. Maybe Tim Holtz will be there. I don't know. I don't think he's doing that anymore. But it'll be cool to find out like the different companies that are going to be there and what they're selling and whatnot. Make some connections, take some pictures with some famous people maybe. I don't know. I've never been, so I'm excited to see what it's all about. So I'm excited. That's in August. So I'll post about that. So I think that's it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Ooh, who's flying to New Jersey for the craft event? Deb, come on. I'll meet you over there. Maria, come on. All my Jersey friends, come on. We'll schedule a day and we'll go there. We'll have coffee and we'll go through the whole crafting thing together. Not that Deb. Deb O. You're in New York, right, Deb? She's not too far. It's at Raritan Center. Yep, my Deb is going to go because I'm going to make her. Oh, she can't go on a Friday because of work. I guarantee she can't take any time off during the week on Friday in the summertime. So maybe it'll have to be Saturday so that she could go with me. You'll go, Deb? Cool. There was one in Vegas, Yvonne? I wonder if it's the same one. I don't know. I'll get more information because now I'm a little excited about it. I've never been to one of those craft shows, so it'll be fun to see what the heck they have. What kind of goodies will I find? You know? My fingers. Yes, Elaine, schedule. Yes, come with me, Elaine. Good night, Sherry. I didn't even see you, honey. Be well. Shut up, Adam. We've already explained to you, you can never have too much paper. Okay? So why can't you just understand that and accept it and move on? Don't make me put you in a timeout. Okay, July 13th. That's right, Deb. You call him out. How much fabric do you have? Yeah. How much thread do you have? I'm just curious. Nobody will ever know. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, let's wrap it up so you guys have a good evening too. And I'm gonna go see what the heck's going on in the house, straighten some, see what the kids left, what mess is in the kitchen. But let's read our thought first, and then we'll say our prayer. Okay, today the 13th. By Deb. The great house of God. Those who see the Son and believe in him have eternal life. This is what my Father wants. We learn God's will by spending time in his presence. The key to knowing God's heart is having a relationship with him. God will speak to you differently than he will speak to others. For that reason, your walk with God is essential. His heart is not seen in an occasional chat or weekly visit. We learn his will as we take up residence in his house every single day. Walk with him long enough and you come to know his heart. Oh, yeah. It's hard. It's hard to always be present and keep it's not easy. It's a choice you have to make to do that, to live that way. What? There was a shooting in Lexington? I didn't when? I don't know what's going on with this world, but all right, we'll pray for everybody. Let's get our thoughts together and say our prayers. I didn't have the news on. All right, Lord, we come together to thank you for everything that is good in our lives, for bringing us together, and for helping us lift each other up. We ask that you take our friends into your hands and you help them recover through their health challenges. We ask that you watch over the families who lost relatives in the floods last week, in the shootings this week. Whatever tragedies are out there, we ask that you take care of those families, that those that have departed, that you take them into your hands, and please make it be worth something and not for nothing. I know everything is done for a reason. Some of us will never know what they are, but we do want to understand, so allow us to understand, or at least accept these things that are out of our control. We ask that you allow us to get together again on Wednesday so we have some more time together, and that we are able to praise you again at the end of our live as we normally do. Because we do everything through you. Or at least we try to. We ask you all this, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Okay. I was having a conversation with God just there. Just a few things on my mind. All right, Dorothy, good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll have all the papers pulled out. Probably I have the signatures ready to go, and we'll start decorating them. Fingers crossed. That's the plan. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and have a wonderful Monday and Tuesday. God said no more pretty paper. I'm pretty sure that's not what he said. So there. All right, guys. See you Wednesday. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you.